So I don't know about you, but the energies, the moon, the eclipse, the season, it's been a lot. It's been a lot energetically, spiritually, physically for some. Um, I have the privilege of being connected to hundreds of people at a given time. And so I get the messages, wow, I'm struggling. I'm not okay. My stuff's coming up, stuff that I haven't visited in 20 years. So if that's been there for you, we're going to work that today. Whatever has been showing up in this eclipse energy, whatever's been surfacing to be cleared and processed, not spiritually bypassed, not created a story, but to really be worked, because I think those of us on a spiritual path will often work things spiritually, will often address the karmic or the prayer or the violet flame, will work things within ourselves. And that's absolutely important work. But what often gets missed is that human piece on the other side of the inner work. And so, in order to address the human piece, whatever it is that's kind of disrupted in our human relationships, and what I've seen with this eclipse energy is human relationships have gotten ruffled. Our inner has gotten ruffled, and it's gotten out to ruffle those around us. So, in the space of the ruffling, if we want to heal this outer relationship, yes, we need to work it within ourselves. And then we need to take inspired action. And that's been the theme for the last couple of months, right? Work it within ourselves, inspired action, the talk, the hard talk, the hug, the deep, I love you, even though this is hard, the connection, the reestablishing of human connection in the face of having done our spiritual work. So let's go into that now as we go inward. Let's work the pieces within, especially if there's any shame or guilt. Shame and guilt are interesting energies to be working. Brene Brown has done a ton of work, right, on shame and vulnerability. So while we need to work the shame and the guilt within ourselves, there's often an internal message that's coming up to inform us of something we haven't done or we need to do or a change to make. So often, those of us on the path will process it, but then miss that second piece of what does the human relationship require me to do right now? What does post-processing look like in a conversation? I'll give you an example. I have got my hands deep in trauma work every day with dozens of people, right? And so I make mistakes, and then I'll start to feel like, ooh, maybe that wasn't really the most loving way to have said that, or maybe that was too much too soon with all my fire. So I'll do my deep inner work. I'll do my forgiveness work. I'll feel and process it. I'll do the spiritual work. I'll violet flame it, right? Everything that we teach in the Inner Alignment 8-week, I'll do my work. But I think the thought that that's it might lose the aspect of what human relationship looks like in the space of our inner work, which is how do I reestablish connection and what needs to be said in this relationship? So obviously we don't want to go to the relationship to fix our inner vibrations and our inner disturbances. But once we've aligned ourselves, what needs to be communicated? Either my truth or the love or reestablishing connection. And how does that look? So, if you will, if there's any shame or guilt or embarrassment, these are all secondary emotions. That's what I call them in inner alignment. Secondary layers of reactivity. If you will, just close your eyes now. Go in. And as you breathe into yourself, just notice what's been living within, where things might have gotten wonky with the eclipse energy, or where the eclipse energy may have exposed where your relationships need work, where your inner work needs to come into balance with pure communication. So as you close your eyes and you go into your breath, deep breath in, exhale, settling into your seat. Just take some inventory. It's like a hurricane just blew through and you need to walk around the house and see what got torn up, moved around. And as you breathe into your hips and into your upper belly, just scan through where you are in this present moment without analyzing the past or future tripping into the future. Just notice what's rumbling. So this week, as I settled in for meditation, I felt this guilt of this thing that I said to this person that probably should have been softened. And so I did this practice. I went into the guilt and the shame of how I handled it. And then the next time I talked to them, a few days later, I owned it. I just said, you know what? I felt really bad about how I did that, how I said that. And I'm sorry. I'm really responsible for planting that in your space in the way that I did. And that wasn't mindful. And I'm sorry. So as you go into your relationships, your relationship to yourself, or your relationship to those who you love around you, or your relationship to those who you can't stand, who irritate you, who are your nemesis from your past life. Just feel the feelings in the body, the resistance, the fears. Notice where they are in your body. Are they in your throat or your chest or your belly as you think about this relationship? Where does it live in your body? And as you locate the sensation of this feeling, this negative feeling, if you will, focus on labeling this sensation in terms of pressure, temperature, movement. Is there a pressure in or out? Is it sharp or dull? Is there heat or cool? And is there any movement from one part of your body to another part of your body? And as you focus on this sensation, we're getting you out of the fourth dimension consciousness. We're getting you out of the mind, the mental body, and we're bringing it into the physical body. So just stay with sensation now. The pressure, the temperature, the movement of the sensation. Go deeper into it, into the feeling of the sensation, of the issue. And as you feel it more deeply, the pressure, the movement, just go deeper into that part of your body that houses that emotional reaction, the shame, the guilt, the fear. As you go deeper into it, just allow whatever irrational thoughts or memories, allow them to surface without your mind getting in at all. So no thinking about it, just go into the feeling and allow the thoughts or the memories to just bubble up without interacting with them. Just feel them. As I do this, I feel like, oh, I'm a bad person. I'm hurtful. I did something wrong. So as you feel deeper into it, just allow the feeling without needing to figure anything out. Whether it's I'm not safe, or I feel abandoned, or I'm not worthy, or I'm not loved, or I'm not seen, whatever it is for you, feel into that. Curl yourself into the feeling without getting swept away in your thoughts about the feeling. Staying present to what's there. Just allowing it as you sit in this space of that vulnerability. sinking deeper into your body as you feel. Just simply allowing those thoughts and feelings to wash over you, to move deeper into you as you bring presence. Just loving presence into this feeling. It may not feel good, but your awareness and your presence is there. So, sitting in the abandonment or wrong or unloved or whatever it is that surfaced for you, just feel that feeling. Be with it. As you're with it, go deeper into it. As I drop deeper into mine, I feel this really grasping feeling like I can't do anything right now. And there's sadness. So, whatever is deeper underneath that feeling for you, feel deeper into that now. Just go deeper into it without fighting it or without trying to get rid of the feeling. There's a surrender here, there's a letting go of pushing or resisting or fixing. See if you can surrender into it. Just free fall into the feeling. And as you've gone deeper and deeper into just the feeling of this, just notice what happens when you release the resistance to going into the vulnerability. When you allow yourself to fully just get soaked. So for me, I'm just getting soaked with being wrong, doing it all wrong, feeling powerless. On the other side of that, just notice what it feels like. Did the feeling intensify? Did it dissolve? Did it change? Just notice without any expectation. And as you take a deep breath into it, begin to filter. Bring this feeling through your heart filter, that sacred fire in the heart. You can just visualize it, but if you can't visualize it, you can literally take your hand from the place where it is in your body and place it into your heart, allowing the heart to transmute and alchemize this feeling. So for me, I'm just letting it take the elevator up into my heart space and I'm feeling it burn. So you allow the heart to filter, to transmute. Just give yourself some time here to allow this, all of this feeling and thought to move into the furnace within your heart. While your mind won't know what to do with it, your heart will. So allow your heart to do its work. As your heart filters this feeling and this thought, just notice what that feels like in your body. As you breathe deeply into that space, And as you think back to that original relationship or issue that you were thinking about, just notice the power of the heart to transform this situation in your consciousness. Allow yourself to look at it from the power of this sacred alchemy within you. From this space, if you will, just picture the person or the people and allow yourself now this sacred release of the Ho'oponopono prayer. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive and release me. Please forgive and release me. Please forgive and release me. Just feel the releasing of the cords and the karma from this situation. Just feel the energetic release. And if it helps to see the angels cutting the cords, the divine, just feel the karmic release. And as you feel that, offer your release. I forgive and release you. I forgive and release you. I forgive you. I release you. And just feel yourself release your grip on their field, on them. I forgive and release you. Just take a deep breath as you feel the spaciousness of that release. Like you've just taken the stranglehold off their neck and they've taken the stranglehold off yours. Deep breath. Thank you. Thank you for forgiving and releasing me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Just feel that you are. I love you. I love you. I'm so sorry. I love you. I love you. And if you will, breathe that love deep into every cell of your body with the awareness that I am you, you are me. I am them, they are me. And Now, if you will, turn that Ho'oponopono to yourself. As you picture yourself in the mirror, you feel yourself faced toward yourself. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for, and just fill in the blanks here. For me, I'm sorry for the perfectionism, needing to be right. I'm so sorry. For the expectations I have of myself, I'm so sorry. For the burden I've expected myself to carry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive and release me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. And if you will, feel yourself releasing yourself, forgiving yourself. Just see if you can feel that in your body. Like you're putting down the bat that you beat yourself with. Letting go of all of those things, all the shoulda, woulda, couldas. Just feel the full release of that. Please forgive me. Thank you. Thank you for forgiving and releasing me. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. I love me. I love you. 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 See if you can feel that love for yourself. As you feel that full release, just begin to draw the violet consuming flame into your body now from your heart space, allowing your breath to circulate the violet flame. Deep breath, lovingly circulating the divine light into your body. Feeling that sweet nectar of the divine moving through your cells, like it's a fragrance, like the light is being drawn in through your pores. Just breathing the light, allowing that sacred violet fire to move and dance within the space. And as you exhale, send a connection down through your tailbone, legs, and feet to the earth. As you ground into this earth, into Mother Gaia, and breathe her into your body as you inhale. And exhale up through your upper spine to the heavens, to the divine. And as you breathe in, pull in the divine particles of light through your crown into your body, and exhale it into the space around you now. Sealing your energy field. And as you lean back into this column of light, go into your mind's eye, into the space of the third eye, and allow yourself to welcome in the consciousness of your next step in this relationship. Just breathe straight into the third eye space. And ask the divine to show you or tell you the next divine action in this relationship that you just worked. Is it a conversation? Is it a hug? Is it an apology? Is it an expression of love? Is it a let's talk? Is it more forgiveness work? Just allow yourself to see what's next. And as you seal this visualization in, stay in the meditative space and just open your eyes to take note of the one thing today on your to-do list, the inspired action for you. And after you write that down or commit that into your conscious thoughts, make a commitment to yourself here. To work this now in the human realm, in the interpersonal space, to build the sacral chakra, the staying power. Love in action. As we seal this practice by saying, and so it is done. Amen. And so it is done.